everyone! Today's tutorial focuses on how to cut basic shapes out using Silhouette Studio. So if you bought an edible printer and cutter bundle from us and are wondering how to use Silhouette software, this is for you. The first step is to open your Silhouette Studio program. I'm using a Mac computer. If you are using Windows, the shortcut to Silhouette Studio should be on your desktop. After you open up your Silhouette program, you'll be able to see all these different menus. At the very top, you have your main menu bar. For the sake of the tutorial, we'll be focusing on File for now. Under File, you'll find the option for Print Page Setup. This is where you need to go first to set up where you'll be printing if you are doing print and cut. For this tutorial, we won't be printing. We'll just be cutting, but you need to still set it up for your page size in order to have your silhouette cut correctly. For the sake of this tutorial, we'll be using edible fabric sheets, so we'll set up the page to be letter size. So now that we have the page set up, let's focus on cutting basic shapes. On the left hand side, you have your design menu bar. If you go down to the rectangle icon and click it, 4 basic shape options will pop up. We will start with the rectangle option. You can keep the shift key pressed while clicking and dragging, and it will create a square. You can make this any size you want by dragging out the mouse. Next, you have the round rectangle tool. You can do the same thing by holding shift down and it will be a perfect square, or you can let go of shift and play around with a rectangle. The same thing goes for a circle. You can make it a circle or an oval. Lastly, we have the Polygon Tool. This one is pretty cool, as once you drag out the shape, you can change the number of sides by dragging out the bar in the center. You can make it up to many sides as you want, simply by dragging the bar. Once you have your shapes the size you want them to be, you can select them with the white arrow at the very top of the left side menu. With this arrow, you can rearrange them and even make them bigger or smaller by dragging the corners. If you want to distort the proportions, drag the shapes out by the sides instead of the corners. Now that we have basic shapes, you're probably wondering how to do more complex shapes. For more complex shapes, we have to use the trace tool, but first we have to find the complex shape picture online. Proceed to open up your browser and search for the shape you want. I'll search for a star. Make sure you search for star PNG transparent. Having a transparent PNG will save you a lot of time. Once you find your image, save it and go back to Silhouette Studio. Once in the software, go to File, Library, Import to Library, and choose your shape. I saved both a heart and a star. Once in your library, if you right-click your file, you have the option to merge or open it. If you choose Open, it will open on a new sheet. For the sake of this tutorial, we'll add it to our existing sheet, so we'll click on Merge. We will follow the same steps for the star. shapes however you'd like. Then in the right hand side, the fifth tool down is the trace tool. Click on it and drag it over your shape. You'll see your shape highlighted. The threshold option allows you to control how much area of your shape is highlighted. Drag it to the right for more highlighted area. You can choose the trace tool, which will only cut the highlighted area, or the trace outer edge tool, which will cut around the whole image. I'll choose trace outer edge. After you trace, you can delete your image as we are not printing it. With the image deleted, you'll see a red outline. This is what Silhouette will cut. You can follow the same steps for the stars. And voila! You have a variety of images ready to be cut. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in our next tutorial to show you how to cut these images on our edible fabric sheets.